Anyway, the file is called voice acting shit. I think this was me trying to do, let me... I don't have the transcript. Fuck. This was me trying to recite 9S's lines, the English ones, from The Tower in Near Automata. Basically the final place you are, the final boss battle. Spoilers, where you fight A2. So yeah, this was me trying to do that, so... I don't remember how this sounds, and I'll probably be trying to judge myself listening to this thing. So let's go. Okay. So we start off with a very breathy. I have a pop filter now, so that doesn't happen anymore. Yeah, it used to kind of happen with this microphone too, but for the last month, it stopped. Okay, I've heard a better laugh. It wasn't that bad though.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore.
What? Okay, let's get back to this.
Or didn't you know?
So, or didn't you know?
We aren't required in this world anymore.
I think I'm trying to say we aren't required in this world anymore, and I'm just failing to inflect that. We aren't required in this world anymore. Nowadays, I wouldn't try to say it in one go. I would just be like, we aren't required in this world anymore. I try to cut it. If I had too much of a difficulty to say it, I'd just cut it. Whatever. Let's ignore the breathing, the beginning parts.
Humanity is extinct.
So I have the tendency to sharpen my T sound back then as well.
We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct.
I swear I can remember Makar being fucking... Humanity's extinct. Kind of like that. He wasn't this calm sounding in the scene.
The moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us something to fight for.
Oh, here I go. I start trembling. Oh god. Oh god. I start injecting the feeling in it. I kicked 10, I guess. I don't fucking know. Apart from that, give, not give. Yeah, inflection is all over the place. It still is, to an extent, but it's definitely improved.
And your host created to perpetuate the lie.
Did I mention Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie? Yep. That didn't sound like Yorha. It sounded like Yoha or something.
But to make sure no one ever learned the truth.
Oh, this is great. This is great. Let's go at it again. What?
But to make sure no one ever learned the truth.
Oh. But to make sure no one learned the truth. No one learned the truth.
We were designed to be killed.
At least I kick in with the feeling and it doesn't sound as painful. It's not, at least it's not that deadpan, I guess.
They built a backdoor to the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time.
So it sounds faintly American and faintly English, like British. Where is it?
The commander? Me? To be?
Here I go. I start kicking.
Sacrificial lambs. All of us.
Okay, that was a nice touch. Could have been executed better, but all of us. I don't think it was September 8th, so it probably did have the concept of the diaphragm, but yeah. I wasn't really mature in it. Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
No, it's not. It's just ear rape.
Doesn't it make you laugh?
And stop overacting. I know he's screaming. I remember the scene, but it's not that much, for fuck's sake.
Shut up!
Okay, okay, you don't have to be feisty about it. We can talk this over.
You kill 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
No, that. Okay, I cocked the line. I mean, I've cocked most of the lines up to now, in this file, but sorry for that. Yeah, I keep moving the microphone. Fuck.
2B hated to keep killing you.
What was that? Why are you raising your voice?
It caused us so much pain.
You sound so pained over it, 9S.
The 9S type is a high-end model.
Okay. Why did I do that?
They knew it.
You might be asking what I'm talking about. You might be wondering. Model? Not model? Dude, if you want to sound American, just go American. They don't have a lot of T.
Find the truth eventually.
What was that?
They knew he'd find the truth eventually.
I really love just the flatness of it. It's inconsistent. Like it goes from fucking deadpan to overacting to deadpan again. And the inflection doesn't know what it wants to be. Does it want to be American? Does it want to be whatever hybrid I usually use? Does it want to be British? And in this line, I barely heard the I.
They knew he'd find the truth eventually.
Yeah, that's supposed to say they knew. Okay, sorry for the coughing. They knew I'd find the truth eventually. That's what it's supposed to say. They knew I'd find the truth eventually.
But the moral designation 2B is just a cover.
What am I trying to do? Oh, that must be. Oh. Yeah, that's A2. Shit. I perplexed them. So yeah, that's supposed to be the new you'd find it. So that was me trying to do Jeremy Lee. Which even now I cannot do, because her voice is a bit squeaky for my taste. Or for my ability, actually, not taste.
2B is
just a cover.
The cover.
I can kind of do the inflection she does, but not the tone. 2E.
Number 2. Type E.
Yep.
There were a special class of members designed to execute you.
Oh, I even... No, let's not do a second take on it now. Or maybe I did do a second take. There's this thing here.
Yoha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Okay, even now I can kind of remember her going, but you knew that, right, 9S? She was kind of like softening a bit towards 9S here. So,
Shut up!
Oh no.
Shut up!
I love the shut ups. I do. I did back then. They were so adorably edgy.
What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Okay, that's not... That's a passable scream, but that's I don't think 9S would scream like that. Mainly because his voice was kind of young and soft all the time. So I don't think his voice would suddenly go like this. Suddenly fucking deepen and... I don't think so.
Part 153!
Part 153, shut him off. He ear raped me again.
I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I ran out of fucking breath. Great job. I ran out of fucking breath. And that's it. I think there's no, that's it. Then A2 just draws a sword, and she's like, "Okay, man, let's fight. I'm gonna pawn you." So, yeah, you can kind of see now what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. This is fucking awful. Anyway, let's move on to VA shit 2. This is around the... It was the next day, like September 9th instead of 8th. Let's see what it is.
Shut up! Shut up!
What am I trying to do here? Why am I shutting up?
Shut up! Shut up!
No.
Fine then. I'll just destroy it.
I bet your ass it was just like do a maniacal laugh and not trying to get into 9S's shoes at all. I was just like, do a maniacal laugh no matter how it comes out.
If it all goes away, then it'll solve everything. I wanted to be destroyed. I yearned to destroy.
I yearn to destroy, okay.
Don't look at me with the same face as hers!
Doesn't sound right at all, fuck me. Doesn't sound right at all.
Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't!
It's like overacting and completely out of fucking target. This just ain't 9S. This is just an insane man trying to impersonate him.
Don't look at me like that.
Don't look at me like that.
I will not forgive you for having the same face as 2B. Or even carrying your sword the same.
And and then sometimes you have the occasional British inflection kicking in out of nowhere.
One. That day, you killed 2B. That's all we need for us to kill each other.
I think this doesn't exist in the game. I think I wrote it. I think I wrote this, like on my own. Show, yeah. So that was even worse than the first take, actually. Yep. It can actually go even more downhill. I don't know what to say. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's move to VA shit 3 take 2. Oh man. This is not. Guys, how do you do a desperate laugh and that sounds kind of maniacal? Oh man, you're so adorable. Top quality laughing right here. Top quality. Just sharp. This is Oscar worthy. So this one does This one has more buzzing than the last one, I think. So it's even harder to hear myself over the boo.
Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore.
Even more air. Actually, with this thing, it's kind of legitimately hard to do the air thing, because the microphone itself kind of blocks some of it.
Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for.
Alright, if I remember the scene right, 9S here sounds weakened, more like psychologically gang fucked because of what happened in the tower, what he learns there. And also kind of at the end of his wit, let's say. Like he's ready to let himself go. He's ready to go insane. That's what I remember. It's like, so he's like, so what? None of it matters. Or something like that. I don't remember Macauley's tone right.
And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie.
Said Yorha wrong again.
But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth.
Okay, I'll give myself this. The inflection here is a little bit better than the last take.
We were designed to be killed.
It's supposed to be designed, not designed. Designed. Also, the emphasis could be better there.
The back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate it after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, you can kind of guess that I had the problem with peeing too powerfully, even back then. That's why I need a pop filter.
The commander? Me? 2B?
And it's still devoid of any dynamic. The line sounds fucking flat. It's a flat thing. It's like I'm just reading it. I'm just reading it. I could just transcribe it and read it right now. It'd be the same.
Sacrificial lambs. All of us.
I do like that. It's so fucking... It's so all over the place. It's like... Shit. It's fucking reading, up to all of us. Where I go, all of us.
Isn't that hilarious?
And then I'm like, Blake. And I'm like, Blake, you play line 7. Insane mode. Isn't that hilarious?
Doesn't it make you laugh?
Laugh. Don't it make you laugh? Huh? You know, because a southern accent definitely fits 9S.
Shut up!
Shut up, you filthy whore.
You killed 2B. That's
Oh,
all we
yes.
need to kill each other.
Oh, yes.
Shut up! Shut up!
No.
What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Now, if I remember the line correctly, that was a bit better delivery. But the thing is here, the what do you know is screamy. But it's more composed screamy than the you don't know anything at all about us. Because the thing is here, 9S is infected with the virus, you know, all of the virus, the same virus that killed all the other androids. No, 9S is also infected because he took 2B's infected hand and stuck it on his hand. His arm, actually. His arm, rather. And that infected him. So, what happens here is that the what do you know is normal. It's him. But the you don't know anything at all about us is he's going kinda mental because of the virus. So that's supposed to sound more crazy. Sounding at the first sentence. I doubt I picked up on that though back then.
Pod 153, I order you to hold all logical thought and speech.
Yeah, you kind of have to keep... After that, you kind of have to keep remembering that 9S here is kind of out of it completely, so... It has to sound, how can I put it? Immoral.
This order shall remain in effect.
Disorder, shit. This is a hard line even for me now. This order shall remain in effect.
Until you
There we go.
confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
No, this is not just me. I think he does pause there in the scene. It doesn't say it entirely. Like he pauses.